Himimi. Himi, kuma. Kuma. Think I'm ready, I think I'm ready. I just ate before because I planned to stream a bit later today. I think today and tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow too, I'm going to stream at around the same time. But today, I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream. I planned to stream, actually, like I set up the stream the day before, just before I went to sleep, by the way, Kuma. But then I woke up this morning and I had a headache. I had an annoying headache, Kuma. That was annoying. It was one of those days where I woke up with a headache. It rarely happens. I wonder if it's because of the heat that is... I mean, today wasn't really a heat wave day, Even though, like, tomorrow and the day after, it will start to get hot again, Like, now, European summers are annoying as fuck, Kuma. They are. But, yes, I woke up with a headache. And I was tired, I had a headache, when you wake up with a headache, it just like it sucks. I was having my breakfast and then I was in my room and I was on my computer and I was thinking to myself, don't feel like streaming, don't feel like doing anything, I'm just headache, And at some point, I got a bit pissed at myself and I was like, okay, I'm going to go out, I'm gonna run. I want to run now. I want to go out running to try to fix that, Let me go out and run because it's been a few days I haven't ran. So I went out, I did my running and I was feeling better because I have this skill that I really like running. Eureka really loves running and I have the runner's high every time after I run. So it's great. Feels great, Kuma. Himimi. Anyway, I think I'm gonna slowly jump into the game. I like to say this, jumping into the game. The way I say that. I think I got my water too. Like, I need my water, especially in those times. I need water. I took my... When I go out running, I always try to have stuff with me, something to eat and something to drink, because you never know what could happen, especially when you go running by yourself. You don't want to be not having anything to eat or drink, because after you did the running, you want to drink immediately to feel better. Nice-oo. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna start the game right now. So I guess I can pause this for now. Also, it's funny, random thoughts, because it's the start of the stream and I stream at a different time, even though it's both of my usual times, Usually I stream a bit earlier in the day or I stream in the evening after I eat. It's just like I switch between those two times erratically, like there is no real pattern. So speaking right now while people aren't here yet, it's really funny how I triggered that guy from, I think it was from YouTube last time, because it was like, why are you talking, And to me, it was really dumb because the simple fact that it was here on the stream and interacting on the chat, to me, it was dumb because you're watching the stream and you're interacting and you're wondering why a streamer is speaking. To me, that's really foolish, Kuma. That is foolish. Okay. Anyway, the game is in here. Let me put it here. So the game is called, before I start, it's called Toasty, Ashes of Dusk. It's a pretty random pick. That's why you may think about, like, it's a really random pick. And even though it's not really that surprising coming from Eureka Wainwright, the great Kuma scientist, because I'm the type to follow my whims, Or sometimes I'm look through stuff and I see a game and I want to play it. So it may seem random at first, but I picked this game because after I beat Frogan Encore, which is Frogan 2, so the sequel to Frogan, like I've beaten the 2 Froggen games on stream. And I really like that because I wanted to beat those games, Like, I really like those games. They were really fun. I started to look a bit more about those games, and they had a lot of references from other indie games, actually. A lot of references from other indie games with the hats you could buy and unlock in the games. And so I was looking through the list of hats because actually I still played a bit of Froggen after I beat it on stream because I wanted to get all the hats and to complete it 100%. I looked through the list of the hats, and that's when I saw that a lot of those were actually references from other indie games. And so I looked at the list of all the games that was referenced, and I thought to myself, oh, that could be fun to try to play one of those games. Because apparently in that game, in that Toasty game, and as I said in the title of my stream, I eat my toasts with honey, kuma. Which is true. It's another real fact about Eureka Wainwright. I always eat my toast with honey. So yes, I thought to myself, could be fun to play one of those games because apparently, I'm not sure yet because it's a demo, When I looked at this game, I thought that it was already a released game, but it's a demo, and there wasn't any progress since the time the demo was released. Actually, that could be interesting to see the date because I haven't looked at the date, but I think it was 2021 or even 2020, which is now 6 years ago. Let me see. So I'm looking where I downloaded it actually. No, not here. Not here, Kuma. I found the itch page again. So the demo build I've downloaded is the 1.27. And isn't there a date here? Isn't there a date? Like, I see the version, but I don't see the date because I was curious about it, Because again, it's a demo, it's not the full game. If I looked at the development log anyway, I see the last update was 2022, Pretty much. But I don't see a specific date for the demo. But I imagine is 2022 at most, So it's a few years ago. That's what I wanted to look. Okay, that's interesting. So let me just place myself like here. I think it's going to be short then, since it's a demo. I don't know how long or short it is, because it's an RPG. It's an RPG apparently, So we'll see. I haven't played a lot of RPGs on stream because usually the reason why I haven't played a lot of RPG on stream, like Japanese RPG mostly, because I'm a big fan of Japanese RPG so far, is that the games tend to be really long and I don't stream that often than to beat them, And what I don't like about RPG is like starting them and then taking a big break and then trying to get into them again. I don't like that, I feel like it would take me ages to beat an RPG and I don't stream enough for that. So that's the reason why. Let's go. So let me just see the controls. So, okay, item slots. You block with A, you attack with X. Also, let me just close my window real quick. I did it. Because at that time of the day, we have a big garden behind the apartment, a big garden, but it's like a garden for all the all the buildings, you know, it's just not my very own garden. So around that time of the day, like the kids are going out and they start playing with the ball and playing their games, and they're really noisy at times. And I don't like noisy kids, Kuma. I don't like noisy kids, you know. I don't mind them, but usually when they do it, I close the window. Simple as that. So press A for full screen or B for windowed. I think I will keep it windowed, actually. I think I will keep it windowed. Oh, hi, Eureka. Hello, but okay. Hello, hello. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I was going to say great. I was going to say great because I'm the great Eureka, so I'm feeling great most of the time. But that would have been a little lie because when I woke up this morning, I had a headache and it was annoying, Kuma. I woke up with a headache and that was annoying. And at first, I wasn't even sure if I was going to go live today because I actually set up the stream yesterday. I wanted to stream today, but this morning I had a headache. And at first I was like, oh my God, I don't want to stream. I don't want to do anything. I have a headache. And then, like typical Eureka moment, like I got pissed at myself. I told myself, okay, I'm going out. I'm going to run because it's been a few days I haven't been running. Let's see if I feel better after that, you know, because I like running. And usually I feel the runner's high after running, you know. That's what I love about running is that afterwards I really feel good because I have the runner's high. I ran and I was feeling better, Kuma. So it fixed. I guess the fix for all of Eureka's problem is running. Pretty much. And that's why I'm here today, Kuma. Feeling good now. Hope you're feeling good too, by the way. But okay. So let's press B. Pocket Yama. Llama. The animal. The one who spits on you. Oh, cutscene. It's called Toasty. And as you can see now, there is a Kickstarter. I think I'm gonna let me just drop the audio a little bit. So if I go here, I think I will drop it like this, maybe. Like this. All right, let's go. Oh, so it starts directly. By the way, it's a demo. I think I said it many times since the start of the stream. It's a demo. It's not the full game. Okay, now the audio is way too low. Why is it too low now? Let me just... like this. I guess the audio is low by default. Is it a hot dog? What? I won't say I'm hungry now because I just ate before streaming. You were unconscious in the woods beneath the marshmallow tree, so I brought you back to my place before. I don't know why the audio is so low though. The title screen was... like here I put it at the maximum. I have to give your wallet back. Oh, he was trying to steal. What? I don't like this guy. He's a stealer. I don't like this guy. You shouldn't steal, Kuma. Even more if it's my wallet. You shouldn't steal at all. I honestly thought you were a goner, so I figured your money shouldn't go to waste. Oh, so there are dialogue options. You're a bad person, and you smell equally bad. Fool. I want to say that. That seems like the typical stuff Eureka would say when she feels pissed, you know, and upset. When I'm upset, especially when it's something really wrong and bad, like getting my wallet stolen, I would react like that. Okay, I guess I'm watching you. I wouldn't say that. I would say, you're a bad person, and you smell equally bad, Kuma. You smell bad, and you're fat, and you look like a hot dog. I mean, you're a hot dog. I saved you. Come on, give me a break. Get bent? Oh my god, that's... Thanks, I guess. Why would you say that? You wouldn't pick the second one. Like, don't be... Who's it? What's his name? Marshall. Oh, I guess he's called... I guess our character is called Marshall because we're a marshmallow, you know, kind of like a pun. Don't be a bitch, Marshall. Say him, get bent. I saved your life and this is how you speak to me? Don't worry, pal. I gave it back, didn't I? This isn't even the full release, but I'll full release my fist in your face. I think he's looking for trouble. But well, anyway. See ya. Bye. What a bitch. Oh. So is there a menu? Like settings? I'm trying to click on the button. Oh. Oh, I see how it is. It's kind of like an inventory, like Zelda. Oh, I don't know if I wanted to do that. Can I remove it? So can I click in one of those? How do I switch? Oh, like this. You switch the TV. New beginnings. Find out who you are. Oh, so it seems like it's the quests. It's the quest log. The list of quests. Even though I don't know what is those numbers. 64 main. 65 SHRM. Nani sare? What does it mean? 66 command. Taz, 67 Chrome, 67 var. So inventory the map. We are here. And that's weird. That's a weird journal. Why is my journal a TV? Yes, I'm on the TV, Borisu. I'm on the TV, Kuma. By the way, welcome. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good, Kuma. Even though I had a headache this morning, so at first I wasn't even sure if I was going to go live, but I went out running and I felt better, because I always feel better when I run, Kuma. But yes, hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good, Kuma. It seems like this game doesn't have a settings option, I guess. What? Oh, that's my item. Oh, I wanted to put him in the bag. You can't do that. Because this stupid hot dog was trying to steal my wallet. That's literally the start of the game. He was trying to steal my wallet. Can I talk to him again? Go away. Look at this bitch. And he's called Oscar. He's called Oscar. You should know, guys, that people being named Oscar, you should be careful of them. Be careful of them. There are two gentlemen arguing over a glass of milk. What? Why would you argue about milk? Oh, but I just realized. Okay, and what if I press this? So, this button is my shield, and this button is my sword. And I said it was like Zelda, but not completely, because I remember in Zelda you had to equip your sword and your shield, right? I remember a guy called Oscar who always annoyed me, so I would go talk with his crush. Oh my, but he never spoke to her. What gives? Oh, we all know people like that, you know. Especially when I was in middle school and high school. That's the time of the, like, when you're a teenager, it's like everyone is falling in love left and right and having crushes, but they don't act. And I always told them, you should act, Kuma. You should act. Go and act, Kuma. Don't stay here doing nothing, playing with your thumbs. You should act, Kuma. No matter the outcome, but you should do something. Because if you don't do anything, it won't work. You see a confused marshmallow. Okay. What is this room? Can I access those chests? Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna go out. Oh, I can play with the D-pad too. I like that. Oh. I can't break that, it seems. You look inside the trash can and find a hamburger. Marshall doesn't take it because that's disgusting, of course. Why would you eat a hamburger out of the trash bin? I mean, some people don't really have a choice, I guess, but ew. Playing with your what? With my what? What did I say again, Borisu? What did I say? Oh, that's a frog. Crocus. I'm still learning how to speak frog. What do you mean? You're a frog. Why are you sitting in a pot? It keeps me hydrated. Why aren't you sitting in a pot? I'm allergic to dirt. I don't know. Grable, grable. Fair enough. I'll keep practicing my not-so-native tongue. Okay. I'm a marshmallow. Why would I sit in a pot? Oh. Is that a ninja on the magazine? Maybe it's a Ninja Gaiden magazine. For all I know. I believe like there surely should be references in this game. Even though again it's a demo. It's not the full game. It's a demo of the game. Why aren't you sitting on a what? On a pot. They ask about it. The frog. A pot. I don't know why you would sit in a pot. Here I can see a mushroom sitting on a pot. I can't really interact with it though. How great would it be to be a crate? That marshmallow is stoned, Kuma. Why would you want to be a crate? You wouldn't be able to move. And now here's Jeremy with sporks. They're stabbing my eyes. Why did we approve this segment? I'm in pain on live TV. Oh. That's a bit gore. Oh, reflections. It's from really close, but there is a reflection on the mirror. Do you know that in a lot of modern games, they don't even do reflection anymore on mirror? They don't do it anymore because they just don't know how to do it properly. Because since the game got bigger and bigger, it became proportionally harder to actually display the reflection on mirrors in video games. And so that's something that we actually lost from older games. Because when you look at older games like PS1 games, PS2 games, you will see a lot of games with reflections and even old PC games for the 90s. But now in a lot of modern games, it's like they don't know, like they lost the tech. I like to say that they lost the tech, Kuma. It might grow legs eventually. Do you mean the crates? Because I don't know if a crate would grow legs. Unless it's mutating. You find a broken propeller. Is it in my inventory? It isn't. Oh yes, I was going to say, again, because that game may seem a bit of a random pick for Eureka. I was saying that at the beginning of the stream, but I actually picked this game. And by the way, I didn't even know that the game wasn't completed because it's a demo. I picked this game because I was looking, like I played a bit more of Froggen after I beat the game on stream because I wanted to get all the hats and like 100% the game. And I saw that a lot of those hats were actually references to other indie games. And so I thought to myself, it would be fun to play one of those games on stream. And I picked this one randomly because I was like, okay, could be fun. But it's just a demo. We are the council of Shroomville. Strike us down and we'll become more powerful than you could ever imagine. Actually, don't. Okay. What is that? Nope. What did he say again? It feels like it wishes it was much more. They're closed. Oh, I didn't know I had this move. He can roll. But how does it work? Oh. Is there a cooldown? Because sometimes I press it. Oh, maybe I should... Nope. I don't know why. I got a roll. Oh, there is stamina. I just realized. I got stamina. I was going to say this VTuber might seem a bit random, but I picked this one because I was looking at a frog VTuber, and I saw that a lot of hats are references, so I picked this one and thought it would be fun, but no hats to be found. You're a robot, Kuma Barisu. You're a robot. I'm sure you're a robot, or an AI. Wouldn't be surprising, Kuma. But frog VTubers, I'm fairly sure there are a lot of frog VTubers out here. Pretty sure of that. The Moonmen are real. I saw them with my own eye. I have no reason to lie to you. If you believe you've come across them, do not interact with them. Avert your eyes and keep moving. Once acknowledge, they never stop. The video stopped. You hear a rewind, and it begins to play again. Okay. There's nothing else in this room, though. You can't lift pots yet. I guess we need the item, like in Zelda. Oh, I can't. What if I roll? Nope. Kuma. I guess we'll go here. Lot of shrooms. We're in Shroomville. The big city of Shroomville. I just repeated what you said, but changed it for VTuber. Yes, I know, Kuma, but it feels like that's the type of stuff you would ask, like ChatGPT or Gemini about. Like you send him a text and you tell him, "Hey, please, can you replace all of this word with VTubers, Kuma?" And he does it for you, and then you can share it easily, Kuma. You know, because nowadays people are always using AI for a lot of stuff, but sometimes easy stuff, you know, easy stuff. People are becoming lazy, seems like. What is your opinion of the game so far? I mean, I just started, so I don't really know. I'm curious about it. I like the art, though. I mean, the art style. Pixel art style. I don't remember it happening like that. Your helmet is probably on too tight to remember. I like how the game looks. Oh. Oh. Look at the horns. I know some of you guys love horns, Kuma. I know that. Oh, there's a fairy in a bottle. You're new around here? Cakes. Shroomville isn't exactly a welcoming community. What with all the slime monsters stalking around town? Horns for the win. I think horns are really cool. She's calling me Cakes, though. She's flirting with me, Kuma, because I'm cool. Reminds me of years ago when we used to have the Knights of Geldia looking after us. I am so tough, I am a bad dude. I would say that, Kuma. Settle down, squishy boy. Squishy boy? Really feels like she's flirting with me, Kuma. You don't have to work that hard to impress me. Whatever. Ha ha ha, that was a joke. Yeah, I just want to help the people of Shroomville. Whatever? You crack me up, Kicks. I'm winning. I am winning right now, Kuma. I am really good at dating sim. Have you played dating sim, guys? I've played a lot of them. I am good at triggering the flags. Okay. So it's the shop. Special certificates. Only the coolest cats can afford this. Oh, okay. Sold out. Attire. Oh, I got 0 coins anyway. But I can't go up. Like, there are items up, but I can't really go up. Exit. Okay. There are magazines in here. Oh, this button. To attack. Oh. Oh. But I can't break the crates with my swords. I can only break mushroom and small ones, you know, not the big ones. Not the big ones, Kuma. The small ones. Garbage. Oh, who's that guy? Pretty nice, right? I live off the land right here by this beautiful river. I'm resourceful like that. Planning on heading to North Shroomville, bro. He's calling me bro. That's right. What's in North Shroomville? Bruh. You don't even know? I don't like people who say bruh all the time. I don't, Kuma. That's where the monsters have been coming from. Really slimy and just gross. I hate it. Factory. Since you don't seem like you're from around here, why don't you go talk to the mayor in town hall just up ahead? Are you a flirtly person? Flirtly? Is that the way you say it? Flirtly? Flirty? Flirtly? I mean, if you mean flirty in the sense I know how to flirt, yes, Kuma. I know how to flirt and I like flirting. And I would say that I'm pretty solid at this flirting thing in general, you know. I like... If it's someone I like, you know, when I flirt with people, it's not always because I have romantic intentions with them or anything. I just like to flirt in general, so I can do it with friends and everything, and I think it's fun. Flirty, I mean, I just bit my tongue. I see, Kuma, I see. Bit your tongue. Even though you're writing with your keyboard, you bit your keyboard, Kuma. Where's the town hall? Don't tell me what to do. Bro, you need to chill. I don't like this guy. No problem, friendo. Hope your little trip goes well. Could you tell the girl with the horns at the bar I said hi? I'm not allowed in anymore. I understand why you're not allowed in, Kuma. And I won't tell her anything. I won't tell her anything because you're a bitch, Kuma. But yes, as I said, I would consider myself a flirty person. Yes, yes, Kuma. I like to flirt. Because in general, I think that's something I've talked about before, but I like to talk to people of all kinds. Whether it is IRL or on the internet. On the internet, it's even easier to talk to people. I like to talk to people from all kinds, whether they're in my friend circle or just people I've met, like for example on Discord servers or on forums. Yes, they still exist. Forums, Kuma. Or other places like that, social media, and everywhere. I like to talk, you know. And if you talk a lot, you end up in situation where you can flirt too. Under construction, Shroom Park. Oh, I recognize this guy, this little guy. That's Borisu. Fungar. Marlboro here says we need to finish the park, but we don't got any help. Okay, that's a park. Can I go here though? Oh, I already went there. I already went there, Kuma. Himimi. Oh, Is that a supermarket? Is that an enemy? It is. Good reaction, Eureka. Oh, is that an arcade? I see arcade cabinets. Bark Wars. The big honking squeal nobody asked for. Okay. Tons of books, it seems. Is that Star Fox on my right? Is that an arcade? Good reflex, Eureka. I mean, the cabinets are there. I don't know if we can play the games, but her loving embrace. That axe looks way too big for that kid. Oh. Art Blaster, the arcade game. It's just some guy sitting at a drawing tablet complaining about his shoulder. Weird. I love arcades, even though I didn't really experience them because, unfortunately, I'm a Zoomer, Kuma, first, and second, in Europe, arcades weren't as preeminent, I think that's the word in English, but weren't as easy to find, I could say, compared to places like America or Japan. In Europe, and actually that's really interesting because I've watched a video on the subject matter, like about arcades in Europe, some time ago, like a few months ago. I watched a video about that, about a guy, a French guy, actually, a baguette, who's really knowledgeable, and is really knowledgeable about the arcade culture that happened in countries like France, Belgium, and so on. And he said that usually arcade cabinets and arcades, the places, like you didn't really have places like, for example, in the United States or in Japan. Arcades in Europe were usually in small fairs. I think fairs is the word, like small fairs. Like you go to a fair, like an event like that, and usually there was a small place where you had an arcade cabinet that you could play. Or it was like in cafes, cafeterias and stuff like that. You had a random arcade cabinet that you could play when you go like on the cafe. But besides that, we didn't have like arcades like that. My boss called me a hard worker yesterday. Oh, that's nice. It's nice and all, but how does she know I'm bricked up? By the way, welcome. Welcome here, Kuma. Welcome. Since I see it's a first-time chatter. Hard worker, I see. I would consider myself quite the hard worker too, Kuma. I would. At least when I focus on something, I work a lot, that's for sure. Oh. If you find any tapes, bring them to me. I got the only working VCR in Geldia. I don't know if it's pronounced Geldia or Geldia. I would say Geldia. VCR, do you remember those? They were cool. Okay. Oh, so we can rent videos. Can I go here though? Nope. Okay, let's leave. Hear me. Oh. Woof. What? Doesn't look like a dog to me, Kuma. Oh. Oh, got 10 gelds. So that's the currency of this world. Is that a chicken? Is that like those inflatable chickens? I don't know if you see what I'm talking about, like those type of chickens when you squeeze them and they do this noise. Like this. You just have to squeeze them. Hello. Oh, it's a hippo. Soft-headed brother. It's so dangerous in town these days. I used to handle the farming in town before the soil went rank. That was right after the river turned green when the factory up north opened up. But as long as I have my trusty lawn mower, which is a dog by the way because he barked for some reason, by my side, well, life is good, little buddy. Okay. Your lawnmower ran away. I guess I want to say this. I want to make him freak out. What? I just fished it out of the river. He's stoned. Back into the river. No, he's panicking. No, wait. Don't say that. Let me pick the other option. They're cool. Sure are, buddy. Glad to see even though the town is overrun by evil, there are still sword and shield carrying folks like yourself roaming around protecting us. Of course, citizen. I'm a knight after all. Go talk to the mayor. You might be able to help him with this factory problem. One boss once said to me, Boris, you are slow. I don't know what he meant. Oh, I hate that. I hate that, Kuma. I'm not the type to be slow myself, but I see what you mean, Boris. I mean, I don't know if we're thinking about the same things, but there are people, like, they call other people slow, you know? Like, I've seen it before in many instances. They say they're slow, but it doesn't mean anything, you know? Like, for example, like, you ask someone to do something, and they do it. But they say, you're slow. But what does it mean? Like, if I do the things, that doesn't mean anything, you know? Like, it's almost like they're annoyed that you're not doing it as quick as they want. But unless there is a specific deadline for it, like, who cares? What a cool looking squid. Okay. Can I break those? I can't. What's here? Nothing. Oh. This little guy. Okay. I should try to use my shield though. I want to see if I can push them with my shield, because in Zelda you can hold your shields and push enemies like that. Oh. Oh, secret. You received a tire. Bring this to the gob truck. The gob truck? Where's the gob truck again? Okay, just a tire. Like, there is no descriptions or anything. And I got coins again. Okay. It was here. Hidden. Okay. Oh, this guy is big. This guy is really big and fat. Is that, like, it reminded me, because I see a garbage next to him, it reminded me of the Pokemon, Muck. Do you know about Muck? The big-ass, slimy, purple Pokemon. I remember about him, you know. And it's funny because in the anime, and that was only an anime thing, I believe, like in the first season, he was a stinky Pokemon. That I remember a few episodes of Pokemon centered around Muck and the fact that he's stinky. And every time, like, the characters, so Satoshi, I mean, I say Satoshi, like Japanese name, but Ash, like, it's more known as Ash in amongst other people, when we're getting close to this Pokemon, they were like fainting and everything because it was stinky. That was the gimmick. Oh, can I go here? Nope. What? I'm undercover. There is someone here. There's someone hiding. Oh. Okay, but before going here, let me explore a bit more. Surprisingly, it's just trash. Okay. Oh! The Gub truck. Maybe we should try to give the tires back to the Gub truck. Because they're asking about that. So I guess I will do this. I imagine it's this way. The Gub truck. I mean, it should be a truck, logically speaking. I talked to her already, but now I got money though. I could buy another tire, but I don't really need that. I mean, for now, I don't even know what are those tires for. That's the thing. Oh, I just noticed this. Nice helmet. Be careful, this demo, because again it's a demo, is probably riddled with bugs. I mean, I haven't found a bug so far. Well, I don't know where's the Gub truck, so I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into that big place that was north of here. Killing Muck again. Easy to kill. Like, he's big, but he's not dangerous. Was there something here, though? Just trash. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Follow the path to the right to see the mire. The path to the right. Oh, okay, going up. Okay. Toledo? Who wants to know? The swap meet is an important place where the merchant of Shroomville gather every month to trade items and news. How do I trade? You need a merchant permit to trade. I just got mine, so this is my first meet. Oh, I think we could buy one at the shop in the tavern. I saw one of those permits. Okay. What? Why did I... Okay. I can't trade anyway. Party Pit Cola. I don't know why sometimes... I guess that's a... Oh yes, I just remembered again. That's so weird that this game has a stamina bar. Like, look up left. I'm not used of saying that. I mean, I know games with stamina bar, but I wouldn't expect it in a game like that. That's the thing. Look at you, though. Oh. Well, now in my 100 years of existence, I have never witnessed one so poofy and floofy as you. Hey, I am cool and strong. Of course you are. I noticed that shield with the Geldian crest on it that you were carrying around. What is a Geldian crest? Symbol of hope, justice and order. Symbol of all good things in this world and embodies the spirit of prosperity. It is something people have forgotten after what happened. After the incident, Kuma. What happened? An evil wizard made an attempt to destroy Outworld, but the Knights of Geldia saved us and disappeared forever. Yes, the incident, it really feels that in every story, no matter what, no matter the game or the book or the movie or the anime, there is an incident. There is always a big incident, Kuma. My high school crush also told me slow. She did? Why would she say that? I think she was playing with you, Borisu, When a girl tells you that you're slow, I think she's playing with you. I believe. That's what I would say. Who was a wizard? He used to serve the old king. Okay. Who are those guys? Oh. Ahoy? Oh, damn. Seems crazy. You are crazy. Just what I thought. Look at the face she's making. Darn tootin'. Like, she's switching between the crazy face and the moe face. Stop talking to me. Look at this. She's doing the cat mouth, pretty much. Nobody can pass without permission from the mayor. Oh. Okay, I really can't pass here. Okay. Let's go then. Those doors are closed. Oh, that's the mayor. But let me open this chest first. Funny that I can just loot the mayor chest like that, I was expecting it to have a key or something like that. Anyways, I was exactly going to ask that. Why is there garbage inside his room like that? That stings, Kuma. Okay, let's talk to him. Well, I guess I really have to go next to him. There's big trouble brewing in town, and I don't know what to do. Pathetic! You're no help at all. What? I guess I shouldn't have answered that. Like, I like to say that too. Pathetic, and make the Asuka face. I'm sure you already seen the screenshot from Evangelion where Asuka is like looking like this, like giving that demeaning look when you can see her chin, because it's really focused like that, and she's saying pathetic, pretty much. Yeah, see, the thing about that is I'm Barnabas Hudson Vogels 18, the 18th, the comptroller of Shroomville. The real mayor is a parrot named Party Pete. He put me in charge when he left up north to investigate the factory. A parrot? I don't care, you grubby fool. Everything you just said makes no sense. I will say that. Listen, I'm not the mayor. You get me? Party Pete is the mayor. You're terrifying. You rapscallion. The mayor needs to get his bum back in his office. You gonna help me or not? I'll find Party Pete for you, I won't play with him because he seems crazy enough anyway. This mayor seems crazy enough. So rather than trying to contradict him, let's try to find his parrot. We'll try to find it. Okay. When you leave here, head out the north exit to find your way to the factory. Demeaning looks, my beloved. Of course you love that, Borisu. Of course, you're a pervert. You're a pervert, so you love that, If anything, it should be the reverse. It should be the reverse, because usually when you give a demeaning look to someone, you don't want that person to be happy or excited. You just want to tell them, oh, I'm looking at trash right now. I am looking at trash, and I want you to know that you are trash, Kuma. But people like Borisu, since they're pervy, they take excitement from being demeaned like that. They do. Let's go. I guess I can leave now. Do not break by concentration. I'm sorting my trading cards by rarity, then power, then type. Oh, they're playing Magic, I guess. I love trading cards. Are you a player or a trader? I like to play. Wager big bucks. So they play for money. I want to play, actually. I don't have any cards. Oh, come talk to me in the full release and I might have something for you. I see, that's not in the demo. That's not in the demo yet, Kuma, but I guess the dev plans to introduce a card game in the full release of the game, which is cool. I really like games, especially RPGs, that have good minigames and fun minigames to play. I like that. Okay. Martha's coffee shop straight ahead. The dump is to the right. I wouldn't go there if I were you. Honestly, if I had legs, I'd become a track and field athlete. Okay. But there's garbage everywhere. Ew. Okay. Is there something on the TV though? A hedgehog is on the TV beatboxing. What? Okay. I guess. Oh. Oh, that's the truck. The gob truck. I found it. Until I get all 4 of my tires back. Oh, so we have to buy one from the shop. Oh, we can't even give it right now. Because I got 2... Yes, I got 2 of them. 2 tires. So I'm missing 2. Oh. I think I'm gonna get the last one then. Let me go buy the last one. Because I didn't really know what those tires were for, but now I know, and I got 3 of them. And I know that the 4th one, I assume, is the one that you can buy here. No, not here. In the tavern. The shop is in the tavern, right? Here. Do I have enough money though? I do. Nice. So now I need 500 coins to buy this Permitsu, because I need that if I want to be able to trade. Also, just let me drink a little, Kuma. Because I'm a bit thirsty. And I got my water. Nice. I was thirsty. Not drinking beer though, like her. It's been ages I actually drank a beer. It's been ages. I rarely drink alcohol, Kuma. Pretty rare. I think it only happened once in the history of my VTuber career, Kuma, that I drank on stream. Only once. Let's go. Still getting some coins. How much do I have now? Okay, as a map. Oh. Investigate the factory. Here is some sample text. I think the journal or the quest log is a bit weird looking, you know. I still don't know what it means. Those numbers and the letters, you know. I imagine the 64 main is the main quest, I think, but I don't know what are the other ones. Anyway, let's go. What a big dump. We did it. Oh. Who's this though? Why is he hidden in the dark? Now that I'm mobile again, I can head back to base and restock my wares for ya when I sell out. Okay. Shop. Delicious marshmallow burrito. It's not a crepe. Gives you 2 marshmallows of health. Okay. Can I switch? Can I pick something else? Oh, the others are sold out. I only have access to the marshmallow burrito. Thank you. I guess I bought one. I mean, I don't even know how to use it. Oh. I imagine it's for a healing. It's a healing item. So I think I won't do that. Because I don't want to waste it, you know. I still got this bag. I don't know what this bag is for. Nice. Getting coins. It's empty. So I'm assuming this truck is a food truck. It's just to buy healing items, which are food in this game. Let's go. Oh, the coffee shop. Party pits, rubber chickens. Rubber chicken, that's the word I was looking for. The rubber chicken. When you squeeze a rubber chicken, it makes a chicken noise. They're all rubber chicken boxes. Crates. Okay, let's go. Oh. Is that a coffee shop or is that like a dungeon? Hey there, I'm Marta. I run this cafe. Except there's a problem. We're running out of coffee. Oh no, not the coffee. I love coffee, by the way. Even though I only drink it during the mornings these days, there used to be a time I was drinking a shit ton of coffee. I love drinking coffee in the morning, in the afternoon, and even in the evening. But these days, I'm only drinking it in the morning. Okay, so we should find Adam. We should find the coffee. What is here, though? Oh, that just... Okay, you go out this way. I thought it was another room in the coffee. Is it him? I think it's him. But before talking to him, let me explore a bit. I always do that in RPGs, by the way. Before interacting with the key item or the key person I have to talk to, I explore a bit. Because sometimes you interact with them and then there is a cutscene, or the game displaces you in another spot of the game, so you can't really keep exploring. That's why I do it right now. That's why I do it right now, Kuma. What is this though? Nothing. I do wonder if some of those mushrooms are like secret houses. I got tired of coffee. I was drinking it like 5 times a day, and I think it started affecting me because things started to flip. I was pretty much the same as you, Borisu. Like back in the day, I used to drink coffee 5 to 6 times a day, you know. I wasn't even counting at times. And when I reduced it, it wasn't necessarily because I felt weird about it or I felt bad about drinking coffee. It's just that I felt that the most I could get from coffee, especially black coffee, because I really love black coffee. I can drink any kind of coffee, by the way, especially when I go out, like in a coffee place. But usually I like drinking black coffee, you know, in the morning. And it's the best for me in the morning because it's when it gives you the shot of caffeine, you know. Like when you wake up, you're having your breakfast and you drink your coffee. It's really a great feeling, you know. While drinking coffee all around during the day, I like the taste of coffee, so I love drinking it, but I lose this effect of getting like the coffee buff, if you want, because when you drink coffee, obviously caffeine, you get a burst of energy. That's what you get with coffee. But if you drink coffee all the time, it starts losing its effect. It's not as efficient. Oh, that's him. The monsters attacked me. Adam, that's him. I don't have any energy left, please. Bring me coffee. He needs it, Kuma. Nowadays, I do not eat or drink anything until I finish. Until I finish? What do you mean by that, Borisu? What do you mean? Until you finish? Until you finish working? Until you finish eating? Or do you mean until you finish... You know, that other thing that you once mentioned you were even doing it while watching streams? Maybe even during my streams, Kuma? Even though I don't want to know about the details, but you know what I mean. Finish doing what I wanted to do first in the morning. I see. I see, Kuma. That's interesting, actually, because to me, it's the contrary. I drink, like, I have my breakfast and I drink coffee first. Because it's like starting me up, you know. It's starting me up, Kuma. Okay, I should tell Marta. I have to go back. Oh, I just realized there's my mouse. I could move it. I just realized you could see my mouse, Kuma. He's in bad shape. Oh, that's a big flask of coffee, Kuma. That's not usually how I store my coffee, by the way. Coffee elixir gives you unlimited stamina for 1 minute. Oh, it's actually an item that you can use. I see. Oh. Two hits. Oh, okay. Muck again. I like the death animations. Oh, I should use the item. Is that what it is? Oh, nope. Okay, I did it. Oh, it's really like drinking everything like that. Okay. Let me go back first, though. Oh, do I still have coffee? What? So I didn't wasted it. Weird. I guess it's a free. It was a free item, you know, that it didn't got used when I used it for the mission. My problem is I get too distracted, so it starts by getting derailed during breakfast and ends in a 4 a.m. furniture making marathon or the most random things. Furniture making marathon? Oh, furniture, I see. And didn't even finish doing my morning thing. I see, Kuma. I guess people react differently to coffee. I know that. I know that some people, they just drink 1 cup of coffee and it's like they're completely unstable, you know. Like in my case, why there was a time I was drinking coffee a lot is that it wasn't really affecting me that much, you know. You know how some people struggle to sleep when they drink coffee? It was never the case for me, you know. Like whether I drink coffee or I don't, it doesn't really impact my ability to sleep. But I know some people it does. For other people it does. Okay. Let's talk again. I like to follow my lifelong dream and become a writer. I want to write stories that inspire other people like you did for me. Did you eat marshmallows with your liquid foods? Liquid foods? I mean, most of my food isn't liquid, but I did try out marshmallows before. I did eat them before, you know. But not many times, you know. Like maybe I ate them once or twice, you know. Feels like marshmallow is more of a food that you eat when you go camping, you know. Like you go camping and you put marshmallows on a stick and then you start cooking them, burning them on the fire, and then you eat. But I did eat marshmallow before and I think they're alright, you know. Not my favorite things, but alright. Okay, shop. So I can only buy coffee elixir. I don't really need another one, I believe. So let's continue. Oh wait, I remember Bodoke eating marshmallows by a lot. Oh, he's a marshmallow enthusiast. I see. I mean, marshmallows are squishy, you know. So I can see some people liking the textures. Squishy marshmallows. I could see it. Himimu, let's continue. Oh. What is that? Don't light these torches. They put them too close to the factory and they trigger the fire safety alarm. Anyone can get in if it's set off, so don't do it. Oh, so I guess we have to do it because we want to go inside. That big metallic mushroom. Oh, it's the factory. Mushroom factory. That's our destination. Eureka. Yes, what is this? What is it? What is it, Kuma? Kuma. I think you are cute. I know I am, Kuma. I'm cute. I'm the cutest, Kuma. I'm not just cute. I am the cutest, which is why I got told this many times in the past. I am the cutest, Kuma, but thank you. Thank you very much, Barisu. Are you a baldy? I'm not a baldy. I may be a baddie, but I'm not a baldy. Even though it reminds me that... Let me show you. Let me show you, Kuma. Because... Oh, and I'm looking at my messages too. Oh, nice one. Nice one, Kuma. Kuma. Let me show you. What is that again? Oh, yes. The movie I'm all telling you to watch. I haven't done the anime Zatsudan yet. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow, to be honest. Because tomorrow I'm watching another movie. I'm going to watch Mirai tomorrow morning. But well, anyway, first, since we were talking about Baldi, someone made a meme about me. No, I remember. I think you were the one. I think the story was you were the one, Borisu, who once sent me a video of Bald's Eureka. And then I showed this video. I think I showed it on the server. And then it was Brice who did this. That's scary. That's scary, Kuma. Can I use it as my head, though? Eggman Eureka. Eggman Eureka, Kuma. What if I put it on my face like this? That's me now. That is me. Baldy Eureka, you know, pretty much. Right, movie. What are the instructions for the movie watching? So as I said, I'm going to talk about it, you know. Like, it's not a simul watch. It's more of discussion about the movie, because I wanted to talk about this anime since I'm currently on rewatching. Like, I'm rewatching all of Mamoru Hosoda's movies since they're being screened in cinemas in here currently, in movie theaters. They're currently screening all of the Mamoru Hosoda movies, and I thought it would be fun to try out this. Yes, like a movie club, I guess, or anime club. So when I was talking about... Let me just show it again. Let me just show it again, Kuma, in here. Oh, and I could show you the other movie I'm going to watch. So tomorrow, I'm going to watch this one. Again, it's big. This is the one I'm going to watch tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, actually. So I could be streaming in the afternoon. I actually want to stream tomorrow in the afternoon, around the same time. But I'm going to watch Mirai tomorrow, which is another of Mamoru Hosoda movies. Because I think it did, in total, it did direct 7 movies? I don't know if it was 7 or 8, you know. I should look at it again, you know. But yes, they're currently screening Mamoru Hosoda movies. And the one I was talking about regarding the anime Zatsudan was that one. Here. Tokyo Kakeru Shoujo, which is a really good one, by the way. And yes, it's more about a discussion about it. Like, I won't make a full stream around this, obviously. Like, I will probably have a game on the side I could play after or before, like after we finish talking about it. But yes, it's more about like a Zatsudan. I could do movie watching in the future, though, you know. Like watching movies together, like in Discord, and then I could talk, like, could be live on stream while we watch the movie on Discord. I mean, should look up how people do it usually, but that could be done in the future. But here it was more of like a discussion indeed. Kuma. So I want to drink again. What drink? Because the problem with this, with watching an anime on stream or watching a movie on stream, is that first, obviously, you can't really show the movie on stream, you know. So it has to be something that is done in a way where everyone gathers, like on my stream, and then I say, okay, I'm starting the movie now, and then we're watching. And the thing is, like, I can't really pause or anything, because let's say, for example, I want to pause because I want to take a little break or because I want to go to the bathroom or anything. People would have to pause at the same time, but it's hard to actually sync it, I guess. I also got another message. I wish I could do that to Eureka. Oh, that would be incredibly lewd, by the way, because you should know, guys, that I'm a big fan of Paizure, Kuma. Paizure are great. I love them. I love them, Kuma. I think it's one of the best things. I think it's one of the best things to Kuma. Of all the lewd things, if you ask me. One of the best. Humu. Oh, reflection. I like that too. Like, look at the reflection of my character on the water. I love that kind of details in games. Nice. Okay, so here I can't go here. So I really have to find a way to... How do I do that? I can't do it that way. I don't really have an item to do it, right? Because I can't really enter. Nope. We should find a way to use fire. I remember a VTuber screening all of Digimon on a small square on the screen while drawing stuff, but I don't know. I mean, you can do that, finding ways to circumvent the flagging or automatic detection from Twitch and YouTube. There are many ways to do it, but usually if you want to be safe, you don't want to do it like that, you know. You don't want to do it like that. And still, like, I can give you an example, Boris. When I watched your videos, the football videos, and I knew it was going to trigger it, by the way. I knew it already, but I wanted to watch the videos. But when I showed the clips on my stream, afterwards on YouTube, they told me, like, they actually unlisted my VOD because the football videos were in my stream. So I had to trim them if I wanted to keep my VOD. And that's the thing that is annoying with streaming in some ways nowadays, guys, is that since everything can be DMCA, it's like you have to do, because here it's not even, you know, here it wasn't even just that they say, because you know, sometimes on YouTube, you stream, you finish the stream, and when you look at the video, they don't unlist it, they just say, oh, there is this small part in your video that may impact your ability to earn money from the video in the future. But it's not impacting your channel or your video, so you're safe, it's not a problem. But if you start earning videos, if you start having the possibility to earn money from the videos, that could impact it. So they don't unlist it. In that case, okay, fine. Like if I don't really care, I can leave it like that. But in the case of the football videos, it was unlisted. Like at first, I remember I clicked on my YouTube channel and I didn't see the VOD of the Frogan stream. And I thought, what is happening? Did I forgot to activate the recording or to do something like that? And then when I looked on the dashboard, that's when I saw that it was unlisted because of the football videos. I guess I have to go back, right? Or maybe I should look. I already did it. Investigate the factory. Oh, nice animation. I feel like I have to go back to the city because I can't really do anything. I only got coffee and something to eat. Yes, I don't have any way to do fire. Don't light these torches, they put them too close to the factory and they trigger the fire safety alarm. Anyone can get in it if it's set off, so don't do it. Europe defects from FIFA. Yes, I've heard about that. About how Spain won the last World Cup ever. Isn't that sick? I think that's really sick, Kuma. I don't know if they're going to cancel the World Cup, because now apparently, like, the full story is so to tell you the full story is pretty much FIFA wanted to sell a part of the World Cup to a private company. I think it was a private American company related to Donald Trump, of course. How surprising. And Infantino, Gianni Infantino, which is the FIFA president, and he's a ghoul, by the way. That guy is a ghost. You probably know that guy, like the bald guy that is the president of the FIFA. He's soulless, you know. He's a ghoul. He doesn't even like football. But he wanted to sell part of the World Cup to a private American company. And people didn't like that because... Have you seen the current World Cup, like what that was in America when they tried to introduce the hydration break? We got more ads because of that. That was annoying. And selling part of the World Cup to Americans would make it even worse. It would make it even worse. So at first, football fans were complaining everywhere on the internet. They were saying it's really the worst case scenario. Football is going to be destroyed. The World Cup is going to be horrendous. We have to do something. And then UEFA, which is the European Federation for the national teams, which organize the Euro every 4 years too, they said, we can't trust that. We don't want to validate that. So either you stop, you don't do it, you don't sell the World Cup to that private American companies, or we leave FIFA and we leave our teams from the World Cup. And it started with UEFA, and then it was the Asian Federation joined, and I believe, yes, it was UEFA, Asia, I think there was a third one. I think CONCACAF, so the Central America, actually joined too. So it was over for them. And so now the story is that they want the FIFA president to retire, because now FIFA decided, okay, we won't do it because everyone is complaining about it, Kuma. That may be a bad idea, so we won't do it. But now nobody trusts Gianni Infantino, the president, and they all want him to be fired and to leave. And you'll see, it could happen this week, in a few days, or this month. Like, I don't know how fast it will be, but he will have to leave because of that. But it would have been funny and quite cool in some ways to me if Spain was the last country to ever win the World Cup. I think it would have been cool, because of all the countries it could happen to, Spain feels like a perfect ending, because Spain are so great at football, you know. Whether you like them or not, they're really good at football. So them being the last, you know, the last World Cup holders, I think it's cool. It's a cool thing. Trump, hey, Mr. Soccer, if you sell the World Cup to my friends and my son, I can make you the head of the United Nations. FIFA guy, okay, deal, next hour, all of Europe quits FIFA. Yes, pretty much what happened. And again, the president of FIFA, he doesn't care about football. I think he only wants to get into politics, you know. He's a politician. I think he was using FIFA to climb the ranks and eventually join politics, which is why he was getting friendly with Trump. Okay, but my question now is, how do I get fire? Or how do I find a tool that would let me make fire? Lots of coins though. Maybe here? I need a permit. Like, I see some items here and there, but... What if I talk to the mayor again? Was it that the ESA did the crackdown on FIFA corruption? Not to remove corruption, but to install a yes man as their puppet? I think that's what happened. Because you know what's funny about this story? People are saying that the previous FIFA president wasn't as bad as the current one. Which is crazy to think about it, because remember about Sepp Blatter? Like, the previous FIFA president, who was called Sepp Blatter, was caught in a big corruption affair, you know. I think it was with African nations, I believe, but he was caught for corruption. And Platini, which at the time was the UEFA president, was caught in corruption too, because he was really friends with Blatter. But people are saying that both of them, so Blatter and Platini, were better than Infantino, because in their case, they did corruption, but they love football. And because they love football, they never did corruption in a way that would impact the game, if that makes sense. They never took decision that would drastically change the game, like what they did during this World Cup, you know. Some people have been complaining that hydration breaks were impacting the momentum of the teams playing a match. And that's true. That is completely true. The World Cup you've seen this year is completely different to all the other World Cups because of that. The game was changed and people didn't like that. Okay, anyway, I think I should go back to the city. Can I break those things? Nope. This big fat guy again. Only 2 hits to kill him though. Where can I find that though? That's the thing. It's probably a quest that I should do, or because... I guess I will start again from here. Try to pay more attention. Don't tell me it's the hot dog guy. No, not this guy. Maybe I should try. Do I have enough to buy? I think I don't have enough to buy the permits. Also, with no hydration breaks, Argentina doesn't reach the finals. Most probably, yes, because it had an impact on momentum. It had an impact on momentum. You know, before the final between Spain and Argentina, a thing that was really annoying, I was like, oh my god, they're really pulling all the tricks, is they did a big concert, like they did it like the Super Bowl during like after the first part of the game. They did a big, like the big Super Bowl thing they always do in America, you know, like they did a concert, like there was Madonna, I think there was Justin Bieber. Like the only thing cool about it was seeing Ronaldo, the Brazilian one, the original one, Ronaldo and Ronaldinho. I think that was nice. But besides that, that was annoying because they made a big concert at the middle of everything. And that's also a thing that breaks the game. That breaks the pacing. I don't know where I can find fire. Where can I find fire, Kuma? What about those guys? What did he say? The moon men are real. I don't understand it. Where was Limp Bizkit, System of a Down, Kanye West, Britney Spears, and even Green Day? I feel like, yes, a lot of people were missing. A lot of people were missing, Kuma. You could add Linkin Park on the list. Even though, unfortunately, we wouldn't have the original Linkin Park because, unfortunately, Chester died since then, but would have been nice to see them. Humu. Yes, I don't know. Maybe I should ask her. $500 coins, that's a lot. That's a lot, Kuma. Like, I don't know if there is an easy way to farm coins, but I don't have enough money. And these guys want tapes? Oh, what is that? Can't interact with it. And the rubber chicken. Himi. Oh, I got hit. I think that's the first hit I actually took in this game. I wish there was a running button too. We got the thing already? So yes, I don't know. Because the thing is, I can't get those items because I don't have the permits. But the permit costs 500 coins, which is a lot, you know. I got some coins, but only 35. Maybe I should speak to that truck guy again. Shop. He's only selling a burrito. And that's not really what I need either. That's not what I need either. Oh! I didn't know I could do that. Okay, so you can do this. Oh my god, I couldn't. And then can you kill them like that? Weird. I imagine you can do that with the big ones. Imagine if Kanye West had sing his Hitler song. That sounds as he was singing All My Nips Holding Love. As controversial as it is a stadium song. I remember that time with Kanye where, like, there was a time where he went full Menhela. He had a full Menhela break on Twitter. And he was posting a bunch of stuff on Twitter, but like about praising the Nazis, being pro-Hitler, saying stuff like Hitler did nothing wrong, and like he was on a whole psychotic rant. I remember that. And it lasted for a few days, I think. Like, it wasn't even only one day. I think it lasted for a few days. Man went crazy. I mean, yes. Yes, Kuma. But his mind never recovered. I think he has a mental illness. He got diagnosed with some mental illness, you know. I don't know which one exactly, you know, but I'm pretty sure he's mentally ill. Like, really, not as a joke, he's really mentally ill. And he got medication for that, but he stopped using medication at some point. And that's why he's crazy, because he's not taking medication. You should take your pills, Kuma. We always say that. You should take your pills. I am taking my pills, my Kuma pills, and you should take your pills. That's how it is. By the way, is the game a demo? Why do you keep calling it a demo? Because it's a demo. It is. It is. The story of it is, again, as I said, when I looked up, you know, I beat Frogan Encore on my last stream. And after I beat Frogan, I think it was the next day, I was looking through the hats by myself, so not on stream. And I noticed when I was looking through the hats that some of them are actually references to other games. And so I looked up the list and I saw it was actually referencing a bunch of indie games. And I picked a random indie game from the list because I thought it was fun to maybe stream one of them. And it was this one. But the thing is that when I picked it, I didn't know it was a demo, but apparently it's a demo. Apparently, you know. I don't know how true it is, but it seems like it is. But I'd like to know how I can enter the factory. Okay, I ate it. I'm just using everything because I don't know. If at least I could break those crates. Oh. I think there's nothing else. And I doubt you can enter from behind. Even though I'm great from behind. As I always say. I don't know. I don't know. What if I... Of course not. Oh yes, because I got the coffee, my stamina is unlimited. Even though it's temporary. Yes, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing an item. Let me see. Me. Kanye West on his song, "Yes, I'm a cuck. I like when people fuck my bitch." What? Maybe what radicalized him was a divorce. It could be many things. It could be many things, Kuma, but it's true that something that has a big impact on people in general, Kuma, are failed relationship. because usually when you get into a relationship with someone, it's not always easy, you know. It's rarely easy, I would say, and sometimes it ends up badly, and so it has an impact on your mental health. So we accept this. What I was looking again? Nope. Oh, here. Refresh. Don't know why it wasn't updated. He keeps mentioning that they took away his kids but can't get them back. Yes, I imagine you can see a lot of these of what is suffering I get through his songs. You can see, because obviously he would use his songs to convey how he's feeling. I don't really know everything about Kanye West. You know, I know the character even more these recent years, especially when he went on a rant on Twitter, as I said earlier. But yes, he clearly seems mentally ill, and he is mentally ill, you know. Like I've seen that he's actually got diagnosed for that. Wait a minute. Ashes of Dusk. Me. And then I don't even know. The thing, like, since it's a demo, there's no guide for it. If anything, I'm the only person who ever played this game on stream. Yes, because keep in mind it's a demo. From what I'm seeing on the each page, it got released 6 years ago, I think. No, not 6 years ago. 5 years ago. I think it got released in 2021 or 2022. Right. Still working on the full version, I imagine. Kuma. I'm looking. Is that the game? No, it's not. Let me watch a video of it. That's usually why I don't stream a lot of RPGs on stream, because I yap so much, it's hard for Eureka to stay focused on the game. And because of that, I miss some of the hints that could help you progress in the game. So here I'm looking through a video. Yes, I did all of this. Or don't tell me it's the end of the demo, just that there are no credits. Maybe it's what's happening. But where is it? Oh, but he's not playing all the games. Oh, I found something else. Let me see that. Let me see that, Kuma. So what is he using? Oh. So you do have to find something to put the fire, but I don't know what it is. What? Oh, like, how could I guess that? Okay, let me try to do it, guys. I think I found it. Let's try it now. Here, let's go. No wonder I couldn't find it. So apparently, where's the thing? I'm burning, Kuma. 1. Oh, you have to do it 2 times. Like, that's how you do it. That type of thing, to me, that type of things, especially when you're streaming, it's really harder to find, you know? Because when you're streaming and yapping, and the things rely on a small interaction like that, and I'm fairly sure, well, I won't say 100% sure, like, if anything, they give the hint, like, some characters gave the hint, but I don't remember that. Wait, let's do it again. I'm burning! Kuma, I'm burning! My hair is... Oh my god, I have to do it again. You're a marshmallow, so you have to burn. Here I think the indication should be more clear. Okay, I did it, finally. Oh. Okay. Oh. Enemies. And lots of rubber chicken. Okay. So I guess it's a dungeon. Oh. Wait, did I lose? Oh, yes. Oh my god, I don't have any... I think I lost my health. I lost my health because I was burning. Okay, I got 1. Oh my god, I got hit. Okay, I got 1 life point again. Could really go for some PP Cola. Funny name. Oh, they don't make noise. Can I go through this door, though? I think this door is locked. It is. Oh. Stop hitting the forklift switches with swords. If they aren't moving, call maintenance. Stop using the lifts to get on top of the crates. We can't afford more lawsuits. Okay. I guess it's a puzzle. It is. Oh. Okay, so this one. Oh, okay. Oh. Shimmy. There's a chest. Going down. Also my mouse. Okay. We completed the puzzle. Even though it wasn't really a hard puzzle. Is that a bear? Is that a kuma? Is that my friend or is that a boss? He's got a tie like me. He's got a black tie. He's got a tie. I don't see anything else, so I guess let's talk to him. Oh my god, it's a boss. It was a fake boss. Okay. What? But he's already dead. He's already dead. Okay. I thought it was a boss. Oh, I opened the door. What? What's this guy doing there? Did he teleported? Only if we take this to Kickstarter. Oh, that's the end. Did someone say Kickstarter? Well, this is just the demo. Did we ever complete the credits? I copied the end credits to Tokyo Drift. Kidding, it's all done. Run the credits already. See, that was a demo, Barisu. I told you. I guess I beat it. Thank you for playing. We hope to see you for the Kickstarter. So, I guess the game is a bit in dev hell, I imagine, because when I look at the each page, the most recent update I've seen was 2022. The announce of the Kickstarter. Actually, let me see the Kickstarter. Not that I'm gonna participate. I think the game is nice, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's more special than other games in the genre. I really like how it looked. The music, and I think it has potential, you know, but let me see. Kickstarter, here, right? Why does it gives me to a fishy link? Also, I didn't tell you guys, I had a virus today. I mean, not a virus, a malware. Because I did a run of malware bytes on my computer today, and they said I had a Trojan injector, and I was like, what the fuck? How? I never go to fishy websites or download anything fishy, but apparently I had something. I fixed it though. Toasty. Oh, the game just ended like that. It just closed after the credits. Ashes of Dusk. Let me put my music though. Who knew? Oh, it's back here actually. A Trojan? Could his name have been McAfee Antivirus? No, I don't know what it is, what it was. It was, like, I looked it up, and I had a weird folder on app data. A folder that was called features. And the contents, they were Java files and a PDF file, and I don't know what it was. And so I started looking up, and they said it was it was pretty much a Chromium extension, you know, that usually Chromium extension have the exact same files, but usually they're not placed on a folder named features. And inside that features folders, all the other folder were with weird names, you know. They were 5 folders, and the names were just a bunch of letters and numbers that are mixed, like not real names. And it got flagged by Malwarebytes, so I removed them, you know. Because apparently they were trying to steal my token from the browser. Like, I don't know, but the thing that I don't know is how it happens, because I never go to fishy website or anything. But well, anyway, first, I guess I could show it here. Just closing this first. Okay, here, and then here. This one. That's a Kickstarter. Last updated June 10, 2026, so it's still up to date, but And it got the goal. Like, the goal was attained. Also, the bear was really a boss. Like, I saw the bear fighting here. Maybe it got deployed by Windows itself or Cloudflare, like those crazy interception attacks from North Korea. Like, I don't know what it was, because the thing is that recently I've been playing old visual novels that I've been downloading from the Internet Archive, you know. Like, I've been downloading visual novels from the Internet Archive, but before downloading them, I always check up the link if it's like a good link, even though usually on Internet Archive, if it stays, it's not like bad files, you know, but I still looked it up, you know. Because I mentioned that I was playing Moon, I started playing Moon recently, and I downloaded the game from the Internet Archives, actually. Oh, so those are the three inspirations. Zelda, A Link to the Past, obviously. Pokemon, I didn't really see anything from Pokemon in that game. Because for a game to be a Pokemon-like, it has to be a monster catching game to me. And Final Fantasy VII, same. Final Fantasy VII is a bit more like, it's still 2D pre-rendered background, but the models are 3D. Maybe it was Internet Archive instead of Internet Archive. Oh, a fake link, a bad link. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, you know. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, because I really downloaded it from a trusted source, you know. Because usually I look up on other places, like on sometimes, like, there are Twitter accounts that I follow that are specialized into retro gaming and retro visual novels, and they're also the one like talking about those links and stuff, you know. But maybe it was a bad link, I don't know, for all I know. But where do I see the updates? Update status. Oh, concept art, I like that. Because to me, what is weird, oh, like, they even thought about the plushie, but where's the game though? Because to me, what is weird, when you go to the each page, you can see that the last update for the development of the game is the Kickstarter. Here. Like, look at this. They even thought about the collector edition, but is the game finished? Last updated. What if I click here? Yes, updates. Like, I'm on updates now. So the last develop. Okay, I guess that's what's happening. They moved from each. Apparently, they're not updating the news, the development log on each, and they went to completely to Kickstarter. We make a game with my friends, something we could point. Okay. We started failing behind on programming. We knew delays were a normal part of development, so we kept moving forward. Towards the end of the year, our programmer reached out and told me they were in over their head. They couldn't continue and apologized for letting us down. It was devastating news. That's always annoying in projects like that, you know. Because the problem in projects like that, you know, when you start developing a game with friends, you do it because you want to make a game, but you're not getting paid for that. At least you don't know if the game will be successful until it's released. But now when I see the Kickstarter and how it got funded, like, there is an interest and a demand for the game. After that, we spent months researching for a replacement programmer. Team morale was low. Eventually, through a mutual friend, we found someone. Development picked back up. We quickly recovered. Lost grounds. Like, I'm just like reading quickly. What? In November 24, we learned that our programmer had been intentionally avoiding us. As much as I would love to just rant about this, I won't fix it. The priority right now is to get this game completed and in your hands. That's what's so tricky about making games. If I ever make a game, because I've been talking about the past, about the idea of making a game with a friend of mine, because a friend of mine is actually interested into making a game. But funding it through a Kickstarter, for example, it's tricky because when you put it on Kickstarter and there is a demand, you get the money. And you get a lot of money for the game. And so it's kind of like a commitment. You have to finish the game. But sometimes you have stuff like that that happens, you know. Then I received an email from a lawyer informing me that our artist was terminating his contract. What? He wouldn't speak with me directly. But what the fuck? That development of this game was hell. What? I immediately cancelled the donation campaign. We suddenly needed even more resources than before. I mean, again, I've been reading quickly. So, they lost their first main programmer who quit. They lost the second programmer that they found because they were ignoring them and avoiding them. And then the artist talked to a lawyer and sent him a letter to quit the game. Like, what? What is happening with this game? Also, they looked a publisher. Desperate to find a path forward, I approached our publisher and offered them the entire project. Oh my god. They could keep all future revenue. Everything. That's a desperate move. I don't know if I would do that personally, you know. Like going to a publisher and tell them you can keep all the money. Unfortunately, after further evaluation, they determined they couldn't make it work. I explained the details in the January 26 update. At that point, I decided I would finish the game myself. Over the years, the project have become tied to some of the most painful experiences of my life. Every setback, every broken relationship, every difficult update. But what is happening? What happened with this game? Every time I opened the project, I was reminded of what it used to be. A game my friends I had. So, that's surprising. I wasn't expecting that by playing this game, this demo, and then being curious about the development, and what? Look at this. I'm zooming. I played the demo of a game that got cancelled. I wasn't expecting that at all. But what does it mean? Like, does it mean that, like, when did it get published again? When did it get published again? May 2026, that's recent. That is recent. May 2026 is only 3 months ago, right? Yeah, 3 months ago. That's recent. That's this year. Canceling the game. Even though they got like, there was a big interest, because when you look at the campaign again, like I'm opening it on another tab, but when you look at the campaign and you look at the, if it's loading again, because my browser is slow as fuck, when I look at, like, they pledged, like, they aimed for $25,000 and they got 4 times the amount, 100k. That's a shit ton of money, you know, for an indie game. And That's how it ended. Every month brought another update explaining why it still wasn't finished. I gave it everything I had, I truly did. Before I end this update, I want to make sure everyone knows what happens next. While the game itself will not be completed, I don't want the work that was done to simply disappear. I will be providing a download link containing the project assets, concept art, design documents, and other materials that I have the rights to share. My hope is that backers can at least see what was created over the years and get a glimpse of what Toasty would have been. Oh, it's on a Google Drive. Oh my god, unfortunately, I am not in a financial position to offer refunds. Because I was curious to know how Kickstarter actually worked. I am currently unemployed and focused on supporting my family, and I simply do not have the resources to repay what was pledged years ago. I am deeply sorry to everyone who supported us, backed the project, and believed in what we were trying to build. I genuinely love this game, but continuing to work on it was too painful. Thank you for believing in us, and thank you for giving us the chance to try. So it's a failed project, but what was interesting about that I didn't know, because I haven't really been following Kickstarter projects, I'm aware of them, I know what is Kickstarter, I know that a lot of indie games got funded through Kickstarter, but I didn't know that if you failed to complete a game, that you weren't obligated to offer refunds. Isn't that tricky in some ways? Because I feel like some people could use this thing, to make fake games, I think. Like, what if, for example, someone decided to make a game, like they make a concept, like a quick concept of the game, then they open the Kickstarter, and people are like, oh my god, I want to play this game. And then all of them spend money, and then you get that much money. So, okay, I should open the thing again. So 100k, and then you don't do anything. You just like send updates and stuff, like saying people, oh yes, I'm working on it, Kuma, I'm still working on it. But actually you're not working on it at all, and you just earned 100k just with a concept. I am not saying that's what happened with this game, because I believe this guy, I think this guy was really unlucky with the game. Like, I'm not saying particularly about this game, but I wonder if there were cases on other games where people literally got scammed. I think it depends on various things. I like those people who always made fake products, or ones that the product launches and stuff, but the backers never get it. But we say this, but on Steam, there is this thing that we called early access, that, personally speaking, I truly don't like. I don't like the concept of early access game, but it's a thing. We have early access as a way to help indie developers to release games that are not in a completed status, but people can already play it. But there are many examples of games on Steam that people bought in early access and never left early access ever. Like, it even got to a point where the devs themselves, they said, we're not updating it anymore, so it's always in early access. Like, it's never leaving it. So in a way, the people who bought the games got scammed because they got promised about the full product. But on Steam, when you buy an early access games, like, I'm pretty sure it's in their rules, you accept that you're buying the game. Even if it's in early access, you're buying it. So you accept the fact that you're buying an unfinished game, and you're taking the risk, the gamble, that it will never get finished. Simple as that. But yes, I was surprised. I wasn't expecting that bad ending. So those are the assets. NPC dialogue and locations. Toasty design documents. I guess I opened it. Oh. 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 What was the picture of the concept art? Oh yes, that's a lot of pages. I love the concept art. I wonder who's the artist. Kuma, because he seems like a pretty good artist, that knows how to draw retro, old school concept art. And I really wonder what happened with the artist. Like, why do you think the artist quit the project like that with the lawyer? Because, like, does it mean he had a contract with the game developer? Like, I don't know how those things work. Because when I think about, for example, developing a game with friends, like, you do it yourself. Like, you don't really have to, like, I wouldn't start having all those legal ways to make contracts between each other. Like, it would just be a passion project in some ways. But here it really feels like the artist had a contract. Maybe it was a VTuber and was caught drawing things when having an exclusivity contract. Are you talking about what happened about with how was that VTuber called again? Cinder, right? Cinder. And what happened with that other artist? Like, there was a big drama with that VTuber that wanted exclusivity from a specific artist, and they were pushing for that, and they were asking the artist to drop the projects of the other VTubers she had commissions from, stuff like that. So yes, I don't know. I don't know what happened, Or maybe the artist left because they saw that the game wasn't progressing at all, and they just thought, okay, I want to move on. I want to do something else. But to me, it's weird that he had to go through a lawyer to do that. Or maybe he didn't have to. Like, maybe, because I know there are people that they want to be safe from beginning to the end. And I imagine those guys are Americans, Like, isn't that like, I saw Arizona on the, yes, Maricopa, Arizona. It's America. Like, in America, you have to go through a lawyer for everything because it's America, So I imagine he did it to be safe. Why lawyer up? America, bro. It's because it's the United States of America. When I saw that, I think that's the answer. Because I know that in the United States, they can sue you for anything. Any single shit. They can sue you. And that's so fucking annoying, It's not like this in Europe. And I imagine it's not like this in South America, in Chile. But in the United States, it's like, they can sue you for anything. Oh, look at the fat bat. Fungi, blue fungi. Like, they even had a bestiary. Rocky, Vorpal, Gribdo, Bucket Crab. Oh, the ghoul. The ghoul is cool. Mobster, Mimic, Cat Laser, Armor Core. The thing that I'm wondering though, and I actually wonder if someone tried to do that. Because maybe someone else could decide, okay, I want to finish this game myself. And maybe talk to the dev and ask him if they can pick up the project and do them themselves. Because when you see how he got desperate at some point, like he went to a publisher and he said, you can get all the money from the sales and everything, but I want the game to be finished. He was really desperate. So I feel like if someone else offered to finish the game, he could be open to that. I see. Oh, it reminds me of the robots from How is that game called again? I forgot how the game is called. The dig game. Steam something. Steamwork Dig, something like that I played. It might be look for Toasty Reloaded. Really? Is that a real thing? No, I don't think it's a real thing, right? Game Tunes Reloaded. What is Game Tunes Reloaded? It's not. It's not a real thing, Boris, unfortunately. Doesn't seem to be a real thing, Kuma. Okay. And the bear was a boss. It's a shame I couldn't fight the boss, you know. Like, but I like the joke they did, you know. The character was there, but the fight wasn't programmed yet. So when you do a hit to the bear, you realize it's just a cardboard bear. I just said things that could be plausible. That's true that I would expect that too. Like I would have expected, especially considering that the game had a big backing, I would expect that someone would finish it, you know? But now, keep in mind, it's really recent, you know? When you look at the updates, May 2026, it's only 3 months ago, you know? Okay. Because when you look at these design documents, you can see a lot of, like, all the assets are there. Oh. Look at the Ava lamp. The judge. Oh, that looks really cool. Dying animation. Or even, okay, so that's why he said Final Fantasy VII in its inspiration. So we played a demo that didn't have any combat, but the combat is apparently inspired by Final Fantasy VII. Is that one of those robots hoovers? Shroomville, the locations. Docton. Darkmoon Isle. The Wastes. That's a shame though, because I feel like the game could have been fun. As a Zelda-like game. I think it could have been a good Zelda-like game. But when you're working on a game alone, by yourself, it is really hard, Kuma. I don't know how some people do it, because there are examples of games that were developed by only one single person, but you really have to commit entirely to this project, you know. And you have to be strong until the end to complete it. Look at the save point, it's cool. Sword, shield. Oh, even items. Collectibles, the videotapes, the coins, consumables, or even the story. Of several chapters. Okay, okay. I think I'm gonna drink too. Have to drink, Kuma. Been talking a lot. Kuma. Really funny though that I ended up playing the demo of a game that will never be finished, you know. But let me see again. I think the place where I found this game. So Frogan Encore Hat, because that's the thing. There should have been, like, I've heard that there is a Frogan Easter egg, but I didn't see it. Like it was a wiki page. Here. Frogan. Remember Renata. And it was... so just let me check this. Okay, so here it was here, the last one actually. Maybe I should have looked up the date because it's TBA, I guess. I should have paid attention to that. Toasty Ashes of Dusk. Renata from Frogan appears in Toasty Ashes of Dusk, while a hat based on Marshall from Toasty Ashes of Dusk appears in Frogan. So Renata is in the game, but I haven't found her, right? Like that's weird. What if I look up on Google? Like maybe there's a video of that. Maybe there's a video of that. RBR. Right back right? Is that the way to say that you're back, Borisu? But yes, that's why I actually played this game. So here, like I was showing the list of the references of other indie games in Frogan, you know, based on the hats. This game here, Demon Turf, is actually a game I want to play, and this game exists, you know, it's a real game that got released. Right by the rear. No, I'm the one that is right by the rear, Kuma. Because I'm the best from behind. I always say that. I'm the best from behind, Kuma. Like they say, Renata from Frogan appears in Toasty Ashes of Dusk. But I didn't see Renata at all. I don't see her. Like, is there the... What if I look on the image? That's from Frogan, but I didn't see her. Oh. Oh, maybe it was just on a demo. One of the mania areas you'll be able to explore in Geldia. Oh, you can't even see it, but I guess I will open the link. It's just like I don't like that it's an Instagram link. I don't like Instagram, but let me just post this real quick. Like I don't have an Instagram account, by the way. But let's see. Oh, there is no audio, even though I put it here. That's Renata. She's from Frogan. Actually, that's the reason why I was curious to play the game. Because it said that Renata was appearing in this game. But the thing is, she's not in the demo. That's actually a showcase of one of the areas of Toasty, you know? Toasty the game. But she's here, so I couldn't even see Renata in the game. That's a shame, Kuma. That is a shame. But okay, I beat it. I guess I beat it. I think I will slowly end the stream because that's the only thing I wanted to do today. And I don't want to make too long of a stream today because I don't want to go to sleep too late today. But the thing I could think about is I could play another one of those games from this list the next time. I think I could play Demon Turf. I think I'm gonna play Demon Turf. I will see. I don't have the game, but I could get it easily. This is the one I'm talking about. Demon Turf. Could play it. Okay, okay. Well, anyway, guys, I'm starting to feel a bit sleepy, even though I won't sleep yet, but I wanted to do a shorter stream today, so I think I'm gonna end it for today. Had a lot of fun, Kuma. Was fun to play a demo of a game that will end up never releasing. No, but really was fun, you know, because it's really a game that I picked randomly from the list of references from the Frogan game. I want to thank today Borisu and Bodoke and who was the guy who appeared randomly? You can fly to 2570 Block Celitra. What a name! But thank you. Thank you guys. And anyone else who was watching me today? I should be here tomorrow around the same time. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So again, it's going to be depending on my whims. But yes, I'm gonna be here tomorrow if everything goes well. Because the morning I'm going to watch the movie I was talking about, Mirai, and then I'm going to be here later around the same time. And again, I don't know yet when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to talk about this movie probably next week. It's just like I want to do the stream when I feel full of energy, Kuma. Today I was feeling a bit... I woke up with a headache. Okay. Well, I'm going to see you soon, Kuma. Tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Borisu. Bye-bye. Bye, Zuri. Bye-bye. Kuma, bye. Bye-bye.